So you successfully set up your document, and this is what comes up. So this is the Premiere Pro interface. I'm just going to quickly give you a tour of it because it kind of looks a bit more scary than it needs to if you're new to it. So you've got 4 windows. This window down here is known as the project window. This is where you import your media. So that will be anything from audio files for music and sound, video files, you could import still images, you could import graphics. Okay, so everything is imported in this window down here. The next window above there is your source monitor. Now that is the place where you review the footage and you can trim it before you add it to your timeline. The third window is your actual timeline, and that's where you build your editing project. And then the window above that is where you play back. So that's your program folder. That's where you play back what you have edited together. So let's have a look at how that works. So first thing to do is import your media. It says import media to start. So you can right click and click on import. I'm going to pick up a piece of footage that I've been working with. So you would have copied this off your camera and put it into your folder, and then you import it like that. Once you've imported your footage, you can see that you can roll your mouse across and it will scrub really quickly across the footage, so you can check which piece you've imported. And then this is how I'm going to show you how all the other windows work. So you've imported your piece of footage. If you double click on this, it will now show it in the source window. In the source window, you've got a playhead, which you can bring forward and backward. Okay, you've got play, step back 1 frame, step back, forward 2 frames. So you can see as I click on this, we can click play. I can move the playhead forward. And I can review my footage. So if I'm building up an edit, I may not want the whole piece of footage. So here in the source menu is where we trim it to the bits that we want to keep. And we do that by setting an in and an out point. So I want to start here. So I'm going to pull my playhead to where I want to start. And on my keyboard, I'm going to hit the I button. So capital letter I, that sets my in point. I'm then going to either play through it or pull my playhead. So if I'm working quicker, I know I want to end there. I'm going to set my out point by hitting the O key. So I for in, O for out. And what's happened here is you can now see that little grey splodge. That's the bit that I want to keep. Think of it like cutting a piece of cake. So you cut your slice, and now we are going to drag that slice, and we drag it from here, and I'm going to drop it on my plate, otherwise known as our timeline. When we do that, it builds up or starts our timeline. Okay, so now I can move across here, and you can see that all I've got is the bit that I've taken out. Now, you might want to build up more bits. So you can go, and if I wanted to come back to here, I could set a new in point and a new out point. And now I could take that slice and plop it down on my plate. And now when I look at my timeline, I can see that it is cutting from one bit to the next. And that is the basics of editing.